Welcome to Farming Aid.
Today we're diving into one of the most important parts of American farming, pigs. From family homesteads to large-scale operations, pigs have been the backbone of the livestock industry for generations, providing farmers with reliable income and families with some of the tastiest meat on the table. But here's the thing, not all pig breeds are created equal. Across the United States, just a few stand out as the real champions, breeds that farmers keep coming back to because of their efficiency, adaptability, and the quality of pork they produce. In this video, we're counting down the top 3 pig breeds in the USA, the farmers' favorites. These aren't just names on a chart, they're breeds with unique stories, distinct traits, and a reputation that has earned them a special place in barns across the country. By the end, you'll see why these pigs dominate the fields and why they continue to shape the future of American pork production. So let's begin this journey from the bottom of our countdown and make our way to the number 1 farmer's favorite pig breed in the USA. Coming in at number 3 is the mighty Duroc. If you've ever seen a reddish-brown pig with a muscular frame and an unmistakable aura of strength, chances are you've been looking at a Duroc. Known for their hardiness and efficiency, Durocs have long been considered one of the most reliable breeds in the United States. The Duroc's history is fascinating. This breed traces its roots back to the early 1800s, when red pigs from New England and New Jersey were crossed with imports from Spain and Portugal. Farmers quickly noticed these pigs thrived in different environments, whether it was the humid South or the cold Midwest winters. Over time, selective breeding shaped the Duroc into the powerful, meat-focused pig we know today. One of the biggest reasons Durocs have held their place in American barns is their growth rate. Farmers appreciate how quickly these pigs pack on weight, converting feed into lean, quality muscle. In the competitive world of pork production, efficiency is king, and Durocs deliver exactly that. Their ability to reach market weight faster without compromising meat quality makes them a go-to choice for operations looking to balance productivity with profitability. But it's not just about growth speed. The Duroc's meat has a reputation all its own. It's darker, juicier, and marbled in a way that gives it flavor and tenderness consumers love. This sets Duroc pork apart on the dinner table, making it a premium choice in both grocery stores and high-end restaurants. In fact, many branded pork programs across the country highlight Duroc genetics because chefs and home cooks alike notice the difference in taste and texture. Farmers also appreciate the Duroc's temperament. Unlike some breeds that can be aggressive or skittish, Durocs are generally calm and manageable. That doesn't mean they're timid, these pigs are strong and sturdy, and they carry themselves with confidence, but they tend to be easier to handle compared to other large breeds. For farmers managing large herds, this cooperative personality is a huge advantage. Of course, no breed is perfect, and Durocs have their challenges. They aren't the most prolific breeders compared to some other pigs, meaning they may not produce as many piglets per litter. But farmers who choose Durocs usually feel the trade-off is worth it. Each piglet that makes it to market is a high-value animal, known for its meat quality and feed efficiency. The Duroc has earned its place in the top 3 not just because of tradition but because of consistent performance. Whether in a family-run operation or a large commercial farm, the Duroc proves time and again that it's a breed farmers can rely on. With its signature red coat, muscular frame, and reputation for flavor, the Duroc is more than just a pig. It's a symbol of American pork at its finest. Sliding into the number 2 spot is the striking Hampshire pig. With its black body and distinctive white belt around the shoulders, the Hampshire is instantly recognizable and often called the Oreo cookie of the pig world. But don't let the playful nickname fool you, this is one of the hardest working and most productive breeds in the United States. The Hampshire breed has deep roots that stretch back to England, where farmers in Hampshire County were raising belted pigs centuries ago. When these animals were brought to the United States in the early 1800s, American breeders refined them into the lean, muscular, and efficient pigs that dominate today's markets. The Hampshire's journey from English farmland to American farms is a story of adaptation and improvement, and it mirrors the spirit of American agriculture itself. What sets the Hampshire apart is its combination of muscle and efficiency. Farmers often describe them as meat machines, and for good reason. Hampshire pigs are known for producing carcasses with high yields of lean meat and less back fat compared to other breeds. In a market where consumers increasingly look for leaner cuts of pork, Hampshires check all the boxes. Another key trait is feed conversion. A Hampshire pig is incredibly efficient at turning feed into muscle. For farmers, that means every dollar spent on feed goes further, making Hampshire pigs a cost-effective choice for operations of all sizes. In large commercial herds, where margins are tight and every percentage point of efficiency matters, this advantage makes Hampshires a clear favorite. Hampshires are also famous for their vigor. Piglets are born strong and hardy, which helps farmers reduce losses and increase survival rates. This resilience starts from birth and carries through their entire growth cycle, making them a low-risk, high-reward breed. When it comes to personality, Hampshires can be a little more active and energetic than the laid-back Duroc. Farmers often note that Hampshires are alert and intelligent, sometimes bordering on mischievous. This lively energy can be both a challenge and a charm, depending on how much patience you have for clever pigs. But their intelligence also means they adapt well to different environments, whether they're raised indoors in modern facilities or outdoors on pasture-based farms. The Hampshire's reputation extends beyond the commercial industry. They are also a favorite in youth livestock shows and 4-H projects. Their eye-catching appearance and muscular build make them a standout in the show ring, and generations of young farmers have cut their teeth learning about animal care by raising Hampshire pigs. For all these reasons, the efficiency, the lean meat, the strong piglets, and the striking look, the Hampshire claims the number 2 spot in our countdown. Farmers across the country trust the breed to deliver results, and the black and white belted pigs continue to prove why they are one of the top pig breeds in the United States. At the very top of the list, reigning supreme as the number 1 farmer's favorite pig breed in the USA, is none other than the Yorkshire. Known affectionately as the White Queen, the Yorkshire is the most popular and widely used pig breed in America today. Its dominance isn't just about numbers, it's about the incredible range of strengths that make it the cornerstone of the modern pork industry. Yorkshires originated in England, where they were first developed in the 1700s as large white pigs suited for producing bacon and lard. When they made their way across the Atlantic, American farmers saw enormous potential. Over the years, selective breeding in the U.S. refined the Yorkshire into a pig that excels in nearly every category that matters to farmers: reproduction, growth, adaptability, and meat quality. What makes the Yorkshire stand out above the rest is its unmatched ability as a mother. Yorkshires are famous for producing large litters of piglets and raising them successfully. A single Yorkshire sow can far outpace other breeds in terms of piglet numbers, and she usually raises them with minimal problems. This exceptional mothering ability means higher productivity per sow, which directly translates into greater profitability for farmers. But the Yorkshire isn't just a prolific breeder. These pigs grow fast and efficiently, turning feed into lean meat with impressive results. Their carcasses are well balanced, producing the kind of pork that meets both industry standards and consumer preferences. In large-scale operations, where consistency is key, Yorkshires deliver exactly what processors and retailers demand. Another reason Yorkshires are so widely favored is their adaptability. Whether they're raised indoors in modern confinement systems or outdoors on pasture, Yorkshires adjust and thrive. Their resilience has made them the backbone of both commercial herds and smaller family farms across the country. On top of that, Yorkshires play a critical role in crossbreeding programs. Many farmers use purebred Yorkshires to improve the genetics of other pig lines, taking advantage of their strengths in reproduction and growth. In fact, the breed has become so foundational that it's hard to imagine the American pork industry without it. In terms of personality, Yorkshires are generally docile, although like any pig, they can be strong-willed. Farmers appreciate their manageable temperament, especially when dealing with large herds. The sheer scale of the Yorkshire's impact is impossible to overstate. Walk into almost any pig farm in America, and you're likely to find Yorkshires or Yorkshire-influenced crosses. Their dominance isn't just about tradition. It's about performance. Farmers who choose Yorkshires know they are investing in reliability, productivity, and profitability. That's why, when we look at the countdown of top pig breeds in the USA, the Yorkshire sits firmly at number 1. With their white coats, remarkable mothering ability, efficient growth, and role as the foundation of the pork industry, they are truly the farmer's favorite pig breed in America. And that wraps up our countdown of the top 3 pig breeds in the USA, the farmer's true favorites. From the red strength of the Duroc, to the bold belt of the Hampshire, and finally the unmatched reliability of the Yorkshire, these breeds prove why they dominate American barns and pork production. They're more than just animals, they're part of a legacy that continues to shape farming today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling us which pig breed is your favorite. Or which one surprised you the most. Your support helps us bring more farming stories and livestock insights straight to you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep learning, keep farming, and keep celebrating the animals that make agriculture possible.